Welcome to Black Moon Goddess Intuition, BMGI LLC. This is the BlackMoon Butterfly Effect. I am Black Moon. Thank you for joining me. I will be doing the July 2023 reading for my air signs, my Gemini, my Libras, and my Aquarius. I'll be doing the elemental spread, past, present, the energy that's coming in to help you, what may be causing you an obstacle or a problem this month, and the outcome of the month. All right. Personal readings are available. If you go to my FB, Facebook thing, hit the book button, ornum.com, BlackMoon Goddess on Ornum. You will be able to get a personal reading as well. I do videos, texts, and private sessions. All right. Again, let me reshuffle, because I just got that. And I want to make sure that I shuffle properly. My air sign for July 2023, please, Spirit. Thank you, God, my angels, my ancestors, my guides. I thank you, God, for touching me and let me live to see this part of the day. Let you listen to the rest of this day and many more. I ask that you give me a message for the collective of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the month of July 2023. Make the message clear. Make it for the glaze, the highest good. Make it for all those that need to hear it, to be here to hear it, whether it's live or on the replay. Born up my replay. I thank you, God, for your mercy, for your greatness, for your guidance, and for your protection. So it is. Woo-wee. My air signs. Y'all got a lot going on with your crown chakra, man. Y'all have a lot going on with your crown chakra. I think you're going to be getting grounded in your spirituality this month. I feel like my air signs are going to be in this energy of becoming more conscious of who they are spiritually, and becoming more unified and grounded and stable in their spiritual practices. So I feel like you're going to be coming to a place where it's more so you against conformity. So I'm kind of feeling it's like my air signs have been in this bubble or this place where they feel constricted and and stifled spiritually. So this could be by religious constraints, family, ethnicity, geographical region, whatever, what have you. You feel stifled. You can't express yourself spiritually. You can't allow yourself to be free to worship and to connect with God, source, spirit, the way you feel that you should be able to. Okay. So we're going to get on into it because my readings have been kind of long today. Yeah. So in the past, my air signs, you're coming out of the month of June with this air of consciousness. This is the mudra. You guys can pause. You can replay whatever to get this mudra. This is the Siddha mudra, which is for consciousness. It assists with wisdom, clarity, and concentration. It releases tension in the face, throat, and shoulders, brings breath and awareness to the third eye chakra, improves mental clarity. So I got crown chakra. This is saying third eye. I think it's mostly up in this area here. Cause it's like my Capricorns, my earth signs were getting like a spiritual sinus infection. So for you guys, it's more so like you're having vision spiritual vision problems. You're not seeing things the way spirit is you have been seeing, some of you have been, and other you haven't been seeing things the way spirit has been putting them to you. Like you're not understanding what the rock is cooking. You know what I mean? And the ones that do understand, you're not fully, the ones that do see it, you're not fully comprehending. So I don't know how to necessarily put that for you. But it's saying that the focus and the meditation and the affirmation is consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. And you just happen to have freedom as the energy that is coming in to help you in this part of, in this month. So, I'm kind of feeling like for my air signs, my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius, it's this energy that you have not, that you needed to find a place of spiritual clarity. Instead of mental clarity, it's spiritual clarity. Like, what is it that I'm truly feeling here? How am I connected to the universe? Where is my stand in the universe? How does the universe work? How is this energy helping me when I'm done? What in the world is, what the freak is happening for real? You know what I mean? So I think June for my air signs was kind of a spiritual roller coaster as far as what it is that you truly believe and what it is that you really want to, the doctrine that you really want to follow, if any doctrine at all. Some of you, a lot of you have been coming into an awakening. Like seriously, it's like most of you have come into an awakening, and that awakening has caused a lot of doubt and confusion as to what it is that you've already been exposed to on the spiritual or religious tip. For those of you that were like very, very religious at one point, I feel like you're becoming more spiritual at this point. Like you're understanding that it's more than just religion, and you're more understanding that it's more than just this doctrine of this way of being. Spirituality is something more. It's like where religion and science hit the road. You know what I mean? So, hey, baby. It's gonna be harder for my air signs to get into this place of freedom. That's why that's coming in to help you. Something is coming in to free you, to bring balance, to bring openness, to bring spaciousness, to bring abundance to your situation that is going to help you change your perspective. Okay? Questions right now are 10 credits because I'm in the middle of a reading. But I can do it when I'm done with this reading afterwards. It would be 5 credits. But if I'm going to break what I'm doing and to do it, it's going to be 10. Okay, so my air signs, my Geminis. In the month of July, you got 33. Happy 4th. You got the 33 for my air signs, which is inner witness. It says self-steady, clarity, and spaciousness. What did I say? I said spaciousness, yeah? It says, this is, again, self-study, where you are spiritually and where you are as far as your stand on spirituality, religion, how it works into the universe, your place in it, what it has to do with you, period. Hey, I'm good. I feel like this is the mudra, by the way. Okay. It says it assists with self-study, clarity, and spaciousness. It relaxes the muscles of the face and jaw. It lengthens breath, supports cervical spine alignment. The affirmation, my inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. My inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. Last time, make it great. My inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. So I kind of feel like we've got 34, 33, and 35 here. Okay, so that is a sequence. We got 33, 34, 35. So if we read it the way that it's coming out, it's telling me that your consciousness has been tapped. Okay, like last month, the month of June, you guys have been like in this spiritual type of revolution type of energy. When I say spiritual revolution, is like you are no longer going into conformity. You're like, okay, I may have been raised, I don't know, you may have been raised Baptist, but all of a sudden now you're taking an interest in past lives, afterlife, Akashic records, tarot readings, other forms of divination, things that are not, things that are not in the church dialogue, right? Things that have been told to you by the church are bad, or things of that nature. You're like, wait a minute, something is pulling me towards this. Okay, something is pulling me towards knowing more about this. Your consciousness is being tapped. You've been awakened. You're having a Kundalini awakening. You're having a Kundalini rising or a spiritual awakening. You have come to a place where you are conscious of your subconscious. You are putting in the work to explore these different avenues. You're not it's not this energy of, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to fix this? Oh, I'm betraying myself, society, my religious traditions. You're like, okay, this is being brought to my attention for a reason. Why is it being brought to my attention? Why now? And what aspect am I supposed to use this? It's like you're doing the work and the research to find out what all of this means for you. I'm getting very much awakened vibes here. Okay. The energy that is coming in for you is freedom. Freedom brings you liberation. Freedom brings you to this place of it's like a burden has been lifted in a sort of a way, okay? Openness, balance, and metabolism. It says it benefits, directs breath and awareness to neck and throat area, aligns cervical spine, releases tension from the neck and jaw, helps to balance energy and metabolism. The affirmation is, I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. This is being able to express who you are, what you feel, what you believe in, how it looks for you, how it works for you, these type of things. Hi. Not right now, when I'm done doing this reading. And there are 5 credits. I'm going to get the cards out, and then I'll go ahead and continue with the reading. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh. It seems like my Aquarius are going to have the hardest time this month with this energy. Because I feel like with the consciousness, since I'm reading backwards, I'm going Aquarius, then Libra, then Gemini. Because the Aquarius just definitely stuck out for me. Okay, so my Aquarius for the past with the consciousness, the things that are happening for you to open up, it's showing me that you have been disappointed. You have been, you have feelings of abandonment. You have feelings of being withdrawn. You don't want to, you want to escape and leave behind things of the past to move forward to something that feels more balanced for you. So it's like things have been awakening for you, and you're realizing like, yo, this is not what I this is not what I meant when I said I want a closer walk with God. You know what I mean? Things have been opened up for you. Things have been brought to your attention. You are noticing how energy works. Like before, you might not have gotten a download before. You might have gotten your first download, let's say. You didn't know what the freak that was. You're like, yo, something evil is happening, or something not of my understanding is happening. And it's because this is something that you needed. This is something that your higher self asked for. Okay? This is the time in your timeline, in your lifeline, that you are coming into this place of awakening. For those of you that have already awakened, you are going to another level. You are tapping into another level of consciousness, vibration, dimensions, realms, things of that nature. This is a very esoteric type reading. I'm getting the energy of tapping into the third eye, tapping into the crown chakra, tapping into being able to speak on it. So some of you, like I said, you've been in this energy where it's been a burden for you. Like you've always known that however you grew up, however you were raised, whatever you were raised to believe, never really sat well with you. You always felt like you were like an outcast or a non-believer, but you believed in something more. It's like what you've been only getting half of the story. You've always felt like you've only been getting a part of the story. Now you're being opened up to the whole story. And you're going to have some problems like integrating that knowledge into what you've been doing all this time, what you've been knowing all this time. I kind of feel like it's this energy of your inner self, your higher self is trying to show you something more. Trying to show you that, hey, you weren't crazy, you weren't bugging out, you've always known that what you've been taught hasn't been the whole truth and nothing but the truth. There's more out there. There's more to know, there's more to understand, there's more to research. Okay? All right. So for my Aquarius is saying that when you make your decision, take action with confidence. So it's like when you decide to leave all of that behind and to move forward into something better, into a deeper understanding, then leave behind what it is you think you know. Leave behind what it is you've been taught. Leave behind all of those lessons and teachings that you learned, because this level here is this is another level. This is a whole nother it's like a quantum equation, right? This is quantum physics here. This is how energy works with the physical world. This is how we have a parallel universe, how parallel worlds working with this physical reality. This is like you're gonna get shit that's gonna break it down. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be like, you're gonna reject a lot of it. You're going to reject it because you're like, no, this is not right. This is not what I've been taught. This is not what I know. But I'm telling you, leave that thought process behind, because in this month of July, you're going to come in contact with your inner witness. Who's your inner witness? Your higher self. Who's your higher self? Your star player. Right? This is the person, this is the energy that is guiding you to realize that your subconscious is what's been ruling you all of this time. Your subconscious is the one that's been telling you, hey, there's more out there to understand. There's more out there. There's more out there. There's more than just this box that that they're trying to put you in. I do, but not right now. I do see for my my Aquarius that there is going to be a timeline conversion, if you will. There's going to be this okay. Pump the brakes. Hold on. One moment. For my Aquariuses, I'm seeing that the fact that you're opening up to your inner witness, your higher self, your star player, your spiritual guide team, your committee, however you want to call it, your angels, your ancestors, your guides. You're opening up to the existence of them being in, like, right here, like, boom, like they right here with you. Okay, for some of you. For others of you, you came to this awareness, you came to this awakening, you came to this realization before, but now you're actually starting to see how they work. You're starting to know names. You're starting to recognize whose energy is what, type thing. Okay. For my Libras is like this consciousness, this openness, this abundance of knowledge, of esoteric knowledge, of spiritual existence, of the things that are keeping you, the spiritual clarity that you've been opened up to, the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, the experiences. For my Libras, it's a burden for you. It's literally a burden for you. It's like this is extra responsibility that I didn't want. This is extra work that I didn't want. This is you're being overloaded and overwhelmed, and you feel like it's too much for you to bear. It's kind of stressing you out because it's like, no, this is not right. This is not what I thought what it was. This is not the relationship with spirituality or God that I've had in the past. How can this be? You feel like there is no there's no rhyme or reason to this. Like, why is this happening to me? Why am I thinking this? How is this happening for me? What in the world is happening? You're rejecting it as well. You're coming to this energy of feeling like there's always more than one way to get things done. It says there is always more than one way to do things. So there's more than one way to skin a cat. You're like, there's more than one way to skin a cat, yes, but this is way out the way. Like, what do you mean there's parallel dimensions? What do you mean I can astral travel? What do you mean that there are crystals and herbs and concoctions that I can make that can help me spiritually? What do you mean there's spiritual bath? What is a spiritual bath? What do I do with this spiritual bath? What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to them? Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something evil? It's kind of like you're thinking way too hard about this. But I do feel like coming into this month of July, you're going to be coming into this energy of like, okay, I'm loving this process. I'm loving what I'm learning. I'm loving how I'm feeling. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Okay? All right? So for my Geminis, for the past, the consciousness, the opening up, the coming into knowledge of the light of day, of wisdom, of harmony. For you, this is a harmonious change. For you, you're welcoming this knowledge. For you, you're like, yes, I've known that for sure. Yes, I've been on the other side. Yes, I've had premonitions and dreams and visions. And yes, I've seen apparitions on all of these things. I've seen spirit manifest in front of me. I've seen my ancestors. I've talked to my guides. You're like, yes. You're like, yes, this is the confirmation that I've been needing. You're looking for that harmony. You're gathering a union. You're coming into partnership with the divine that is going to be strong and abundant, and that's going to bring you to a place of defending this newfound freedom, right? Of being able to express how you feel spiritually. This, guys, for me is a real kind of different reading for my air signs. Like, y'all getting into the nitty gritty with the spirituality and things and how it looks, how it feels, how it works. What are different kinds? Some of you are just now figuring out, okay, there's tarot, there's oracle, there's dice, there's playing cards. You're like, it's like the floodgates have opened up for my air signs. For the majority of the air signs that I'm reading for this month of July, it's like the floodgates have opened up, either on a new level or on the beginning level. Okay? But my Geminis are finding out that They have a deep love for this type of energy. They have a deep connection that has always been there that they want to nurture. Whereas my Libras and my Aquarius, y'all kind of fighting it. You're like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm ready for this level, or I don't know if I'm ready for this journey. Okay? For a lot of you, it's coming into the fact that there are higher beings, there are higher dimensions, there are higher frequencies, there are higher vibrations. And for most of you, it's this energy that, how can I integrate this? How can I make this a part of my life? Because again, in the month of July, you're coming in, you're meeting your inner witness. You're either meeting the elevated version of you, you're meeting your higher self, or you're coming into contact with higher dimensional beings. You're understanding how things work as far as a vibration, right? You're understanding how things work as far as the cosmic laws, the laws of polarity, the laws of cause and effect, the different planes of existence, mental, physical, spiritual, ethereal. You're understanding that, when you come to this earth, that you are a spirit being embodied into a dense physical form. You're understanding what that means. You're understanding what that means as far as the strengths and the weaknesses of that experience. Okay. For the month of July, you're coming into this energy of the inner witness. 33, you're being guided. You're being divinely guided. You're being guided by God, source, spirit. You're being guided by your ancestors. You're being guided by all of those that are around you to assist you, whether it be angels, whether it be gods, goddesses, deities, the elements, the directions, whatever it may be. There are different things coming in for each and every one of you. So for my Geminis, like I said, it's a yes. You're like, yes, I'm here. I'm ready to grow. You got the Empress. That's abundance. That's nurturing. That's fertility. You're going to nurture this transition. You're going to nurture the fact that you are here. You're going to nurture the fact that, hey, this is what I've been looking for. You're going to continue to learn and grow. You're going to continue to be open to it. You're going to continue to develop your spirituality outside of religion. You're going to understand how you can connect to your ancestors and ask for their guidance and for their help. How you can call on Archangel Michael and Archangel Uriel and Archangel Raphael to assist you in different things. You're going to be coming to this place where, like, yes, I understand this. My Geminis are like, yeah, I'm with it. You know what I mean? It says you can do anything you want and be happy with the results. Meaning everything that you put your mind to as far as opening up your senses to being to higher knowledge and higher wisdom is gonna work out for you because you're all in. You're like, yes, I'm all in. I'm ready for this. For my Libras, it's saying that you have the Ace of Cups. You're like, yes, like I said, you're learning that this is not a burden. This is not a it's not a burden. It's not something that's going to keep you stagnant. It's not something that's going to be hard work. It's not something that's going to be overwhelming and overload you to the point that you're going to be, stressed the freak out or whatever, trying to figure out, I'm going to burn in hellfire if I believe in this or whatever. You're understanding that all of these religions, they ascribe to the same God. All of them have one eternal being, whether it's Hindu, whether it's the Orishas, whether it's Christianity, whatever, whether it's Judaism, whether it's Islam, they all have one supreme God. They all have one supreme God. Whether it be Olamide, Jesus Christ, Allah, or Shiva. You got one supreme God, and all the other gods are appellations of the one true God. That means there are different characteristics come to you in different places to handle different things. right? We have angels. We have the different personalities of God. There are levels to this shit. You're understanding how the hierarchy works. Okay? My Libras are like, yeah, I'm going to bring balance into the situation by understanding how it works. Okay? My Aquarius, you're still like, nah. In the month of July, you're still like, nah. You're like, nah, this ain't right. This ain't working. This ain't how I want it to be. Something ain't right here. When that freedom comes in to liberate you of those feelings, the doubt, the fear, all of that, when that comes to bring it in, you're going to kind of be like, well, maybe. Well, maybe. You know what I mean? You're like, it could be. But maybe I'm being manipulated. Maybe this is black magic. Maybe this is evil. Maybe this is that. Maybe this is this, you know? But I feel like in the end, it's going to be this energy of, yeah, let me go ahead and move on with this. I don't want to move too hastily, but I want to feel like I'm stable, you know, enough to be like, hey, this is where I need to be. This is the understanding I'm supposed to get from what is being illuminated to me. If that makes sense. Okay? So for my Aquarius, you're worried. You're meeting your higher self, coming into contact with the deities and the spiritual realm and things of that nature, the esoterics and things like that is going to cause you worry. It's going to cause you anxiety. It's going to make you fearful. It's going to cause you to have depression. It's going to make you feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong as far as spirituality. Maybe I'm on the wrong side of divinity here. Wait a minute. What did I open up? I opened up a can of worms here. What the world? This is way too much for me. But like I said, you're going to have the energy of freedom that's going to come in to assist you in this month to help you get to this place of stability at the end of the month. You're going to feel stable in your spirituality. You're going to feel stable in your skin. You're going to feel grounded. Like, okay, I have a bit of a foot. I have a little bit of a foundation here to move on with throughout the year to get the understanding that I need. Whether it be, you know, you read books or whether you go to seminars, whether you go watch videos, whatever it may be, you're going to be a little bit more open to it because this energy is going to help you come and assimilate it within your life and in your understanding. Okay? So this energy of freedom that's coming in to assist you. This energy of freedom is coming in to bring you openness, balance, and metabolism. Okay? It directs breath and awareness to the neck and throat area, aligns cervical spine, releases tension from the neck and jaw. And it says, I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. That means you are able to freely and honestly express yourself and your authenticity and how you feel about it. You are honoring the fact that, yes, I have changed my stance on how I feel about spirituality, about how I feel about what is needed, how I feel about self-love, personal care, being able to have a spiritual relationship that is routine in my life. You know what I mean? It's not like, okay, well, I just have to get down on my knees and I have to pray. This is the only way to commune with God. No, it's like I can go sit outside and let the wind bathe me. And I understand that I'm communicating with God. I can go outside and I can touch a tree. And I understand that I'm communicating with nature, which is communicating with God, which is communicating with higher vibrations. I'm connecting with nature. Nature is a form of God. It is a gift from God. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? You're understanding all of that. Okay, so for my Geminis, it's like, okay, you're feeling challenged, your competition and protection. You feel very protective over this this time in your life. You're feeling very protective over how you have developed in this area. You're feeling very protective about how people I take it, I heard address you on the subject. So it's like, okay, if you have been in the thing where, in this energy where, you're like, okay, I've been researching this and I've been researching that, but you've been keeping it on the hush, like you've been doing it in secret. Now it's like, wait a minute, something's going to happen. You're going to have a conversation. Something's going to come up and it's going to come out like, well, I've been doing this research, and from what I understand, this, and this, and this. But what I don't understand is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Can you fill in the blanks for me? You're going to come into contact with people that are going to help you instead of being defensive. So you don't have to be defensive. You can free yourself of the defensiveness. You can free yourself of the challenge of feeling like you don't know what you're talking about. Even if you don't really know what you're talking about, or you're curious. Even if you're seasoned in this spirituality journey, you'll never know everything. You always learn something new. Everything is not everything all the time. Okay? Some things can be changed. Situations can be changed. Other things happen so that other things can be ushered in. So you might experience a hardship and feel like, oh my God, I'm doing something wrong. But in the grand scheme of things, this hardship happened because you are breaking barriers. You are understanding things on another level, okay? All right. Okay? It's not that it's a hardship, it's that it's a lesson. And you're supposed to learn from this instead of wallow in the fact that something, bad happened. Nothing. It seems bad because you haven't been there before. Okay? My Libras, this freedom is coming in to show you that it is time to take, you need to be about that action. You need to be about that action of being compassionate and creative and feeling spirituality as something that is a part of your creation of life. You know what I mean? Instead of feeling like, oh my God, this is something evil. This is something bad. This is something that I'm not supposed to be tapping into. Whatever the case may be. I feel like for my Libras, you guys are trying to appease everyone and forsaking yourself and what you know to be true. Okay? Some of you have had experiences as children. Others of you have had experiences as an adult that is telling you, look, hey, tap in. You're having a spiritual awakening right now. You're having a new, you're tapping into another sense of life, another branch of the tree of life. It's like, now is the time. Now is the time that you need. Now is the time for you to use everything at your disposal so that you can become, so that you can have things end on a peaceful note and not a negative note, feeling betrayed or feeling defeat as it is here. You don't want to be saying that you're going to become stable by the end of the month. You're going to root some things in to your reality. But this is saying that it's painful endings. Painful endings come when you don't want to accept change sometimes. Sometimes it's not really as painful as you think it is. Okay? Hi, Spanky. Okay? All right. So for my Aquarius, for the Aquarius, the freedom is coming in. This openness is coming in to bring you creative energy, romantic energy. It's also saying express your creativity with compassionate, loving emotion. So this is you loving yourself through this process. Y'all have to understand. Thank you for becoming a fan. You guys have to understand that when you are on this spiritual path of awakening and all your third eye and your crown chakra is open like that, you have to protect your energy. You have to watch what you say, who you say it to. You have to watch what energy, the people that you're around during this time. I'm good. You have to watch out about the things that you ingest in your body. And when I say the things that you ingest in your body, this is the things that you listen to, the things that you eat, the things that you watch, the places that you go. You know what I mean? The energies that you allow to infiltrate your boundaries. Like if you're dealing with negative people all day long, you're going to have negative responses. If you come to somebody and let them know that you're going through an awakening, or you're feeling like, you're changing on a spiritual level, and they're closed-minded and narrow-minded, guess what's going to happen? You're going to take on that energy too. And you're going to start to second guess what is really here for you. Because what's for you is not always for someone else. You dig me? And what's for them is not always for you. Maybe they're on another path of their journey. Maybe they're not ready for this. Maybe you are ready for this. That's why it's coming in for you. You can't share this with everyone. This isn't for everybody. The people that you're supposed to share it with, the people that are going to give you the insight that you need the insight for, they're going to come to you. They're going to come to you. And that's where that freedom is going to come in. That's where that spaciousness is going to come in. That's where that openness is going to come in. That's where you're going to be able to experience a spiritual awakening, a spiritual transformation. Something is going to reverberate through your body like, yes. It's going to resonate with you to let you know that, yes, this is where I'm supposed to be. Yes, this is the person I'm supposed to be talking to. Yes, I need to follow along this line a little bit more. Okay? That's going to bring you freedom. That's going to bring you openness. That's going to bring you to a place of being able to express this fully and completely, whether you know what you're talking about, whether you feel it or not. If you have questions, you're going to be able to talk to this person and ask them questions. They're going to be able to give you answers that make freaking sense. You know what I mean? They're going to be able to give you references. They're going to be able to give you things that you can try out for yourself. They're not going to tell you, oh, you need to do this and you need to do that. They're going to suggest things to you. Okay? They're not going to pull you in one direction or another. They're not going to try and persuade you towards one path or another. They're going to give you suggestions for your own path, and you decide which avenue you're going to take on that path. If you're going to take a detour, if you're going to go straight, if you're going to go left, if you're going to go right, if you're going to stand still at the crossroads for a minute and make a decision, you know? Okay. So for the obstacles and challenges for the month of July, for my air signs, for my Geminis, it's gonna be this energy of you having the perseverance to keep moving on. Okay, things are all great. Things start off all great. You start off understanding. You start off knowing, but then again, be careful about who you be around. Be careful about who you share your energy with. Be careful about who you talk to certain people about things with, because you could be having a great spiritual experience, right? You can feel God's love all around you. You can feel the support of the universe. You can feel the support of your ancestors, your guides. You can feel the support of your spiritual team on your side. And then you go talk to somebody who's a non-believer. They don't believe in shit. They don't believe in nothing religious. They don't believe in nothing esoteric. They don't believe in nothing. They just think that we are just here by chance. And they can fuck up your whole jam mojo. You could be like, well, maybe. Why? Because a lot of you are empaths, and your empathic energy switch is turning on right now. Be careful about the energy that you allow. Don't be watching a bunch of news. Don't be watching a bunch of crazy shit. Be careful about the music that you listen to. Make sure that you listen to some solfeggio frequencies, some hertz frequencies, some biennial beats, some theta waves, some beta waves, some alpha waves. Make sure that you're listening to things that are going to facilitate this change in your vibrational being. Okay? That's all I'm saying about that. Okay? You're gearing up for the worst. You're like, wait a minute, maybe there might be a challenge that I'm not going to be able to face here. What am I going to do? Where do I go? Do I go the religious route? Do I go the spiritual route? Do I follow my soul? Do I follow what I've been taught? I'm telling you now, for my air signs, forget what you think you know. Unlearn something this month. This is your job. Unlearn something this month. Unlearn what you think you know. Okay? For my Libras, what might be challenging you this month is unity. Unity for my air signs. This is unification, clarity, and equilibrium. Okay, it says supports the nervous and endocrine system, improves mental clarity, activates pituitary gland and awareness of all your senses. So again, all of your senses are coming online. Psychic awareness is coming online. Being aware of what the energies of crystals. Some of you certain crystals are going to be calling to you. Others of you, certain herbs are going to be calling to you. Others of you, certain frequencies are going to be calling to you. That's why I said theta waves, beta waves, alpha waves, solfeggio frequencies, Hertz music, things like that. These are things that you need to connect with. They're going to be calling to you. Don't be listening to all that, whatever kind of music where it's not uplifting you spiritually and vibrationally. This is where you're at right now. You're going to have some issues with that. You're going to have to come to the conclusion that you're going to have to integrate these into your system. This is how you're going to be able to feel stable and feel rooted, okay, by the end of the month, in the fact that, hey, there's more out there than what I thought I knew. Okay? Because I feel like this is a spiritual experience. This is a spiritual awakening. This is putting a fast and complete stamp on what it is that you thought. Like, if you've always been like in the church and religiously in the church, you're going to find out that a lot of these preachers understand a lot of this esoteric. They understand a lot of what they call woo-woo or witchcraft or whatever negative connotation that they put on spirituality. You're going to realize that a lot of these preachers, they understand that. They understand what it means. They understand the hidden language. They understand the Da Vinci Code. They can decode these messages. They just don't tell you. They just don't tell you. They get taught all of this. Okay? They get taught all of this. Okay? So my air signs, my Geminis, my Libras, my Aquarius, for the month of July, it's all about being fully conscious of your self-awareness. Being fully conscious of your inner witness. Allowing the freedom of the unknown to wrap you up and take you on this spiritual journey, this ride, this path. Okay? God doesn't give you more than you can handle, and God doesn't set you up for failure. God loves you. And he wants you to understand that we are all here on this planet together. We are all in this reality together. We are all an extension of God. We are the children, the energy extension of God. We all have God energy. Okay? I did Sagittarius first. I did Sagittarius first. I did my fire signs first. I am on my air signs now, and I'll be doing the water signs next. So I'm gonna pull a oracle card for my air signs, and we're gonna be out this guide. So remember, by the end of the month, you guys are supposed to start to feel a little bit more stable in your spiritual journey. Okay, you're supposed to be feeling a little bit more at ease with the fact that things happen the way they happen in the universe. My fire signs had to do with being moldable and teachable in this time of transition. Like, you guys are changing, the fire signs are changing who they are on a more alchemic level. The example that was given was taking powder and adding water to it and it becoming a paste. You know what I mean? Something that's moldable, something that can be molded and taught to do something and things like that. All right. Check me out on FB. And the message is on there. you can watch the replay. All right, so the oracle card for my air signs. And look at that, the Sacred Traveler. The Sacred Traveler Oracle is what you guys are getting today. That you are traveling. You are traveling along a path. You are traveling along a esoteric spiritual path. You are learning more. You are understanding how things work. Full moon is tomorrow. You guys be sure to release any fears, any doubts, any limiting beliefs. Do a ritual. Go moon bathe. Go take a spiritual bath. Make you some moon water. You know, write down what it is that you want to release and burn it under the moonlight. Things of that nature. Earth signs were second. I did the earth signs already. The full moon tomorrow in an earth sign. What earth sign? Oh, that came out for my air signs. It says reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. What did I say? And look at the orbs, y'all. Y'all see the orbs? Y'all see the orbs? I know you see them. You see the orbs? That means you are being guided along your path. I can't make it up. You see the path? It says reaching your destination. You will reach your destination by the end of the month because you're going to be guided. You're going to be guided to doing that. Hey. Oh, I have? I don't know. I haven't been on the scale. You are being guided and supported on both sides of this journey. So take the leap of faith. Know that it is time. Know that you will reach an understanding. Know that you will reach where you're supposed to be. And some of this you're going to have to do on your own. Move in silence if you don't know. And like I said, the people, the places, the things, the books, the ideologies, the things that you're supposed to learn that are going to help you move along, you're going to be able to see that. They're going to come to you. You're not going to have to go searching for it. Okay? All right. So, that's the end of the reading for my air signs, my Geminis, my Libra, my Aquarius. All right. I will be doing the water signs next. Personal readings are available. Go to my Facebook page, Black Moon Goddess Intuition. Hit the book button. Go to my calendar. Or you could go to see me on Ornum.com. Go to Black Moon Goddess. And I do personal readings on there. Video and text message or private sessions. For the BMGI beauty products, I do have the whipped shea butter is in stock. I do have the pink Himalayan sea salt scrub in stock. I do have the brown sugar scrub in stock. I do have the original sea salt in stock. They do come in colors, scents, and glitter. If you like, I do have a glitter butter. I do have scented butters. I do have the pendulums, rings, belly chains, keychains, crystal necklaces like this. I did make this where I put the crystals in the cages and I provide all that. I do all that. So if you have any questions, you can go to my Etsy shop. Some of the things are on there. Not everything is on there. If you have any questions or about any products and services at BMGI, LLC, Black Moon Goddess, Intuition, or the BlackMoon Butterfly Effect, personal readings, things of that nature, be sure to drop me a message, inbox me, or reply to the videos, okay? So that's what I got for my air signs. So for my air signs, it is you are reaching your destination this month. Okay, I love you guys. You guys have a good and peaceful week and a good month of July. Bye.